Good morning, Tipsiers. Ranger Dave coming at you from, I'm gonna say, somewhere around 10,000 feet. Me and the goods are on our way to Cottonwood Pass and taking on some more Colorado Trail action. Over the next weekend, we're gonna hit Collegiate West 3, 4, and part of 5. Just real quick, the reason we're doing that is Cottonwood Pass is very easily accessible from Buena Vista, Colorado. Just take a left out of town and it's off of a pretty major highway, so lots of parking. It was featured in one of our videos last year. Should check that out on Collegiate West 2. That's where we ended up. But then halfway through Collegiate West 5 is Highway 50 and Monarch Pass, a really easy place to camp, or not camp, but park and hike from. So that's what we've been doing this morning, is parking cars, eating a little food, got a little Powerade action. Working on my second one of these. They were frozen at the beginning of the morning, but put it inside my shirt. So a little body heat, warmed sausage biscuit, can't beat that. In any event, sit back, relax, get ready to watch us hike 45 miles and feature a little whiskey. Let's get to work. Made it about 8.5 miles in, hit a few peaks. Fairly strenuous, not bad. I'm gonna credit some of that to some of the 14ers I've been hiking lately. But I would say it certainly gets your heart rate up. Beautiful. It is so beautiful. This might be the most beautiful segment I've done. Can't talk, most beautiful segment I've done. Even more so than Collegiate West 1 or 2, and last year I was all in on those being the most beautiful. So the Collegiate West, way to go. Taking a break, having a little sausage action. Never saw such a thing. And then we're gonna hit the last 2.5 peaks. Weather's starting to roll in a little bit, which isn't great. So it's gonna be a quick break. Anyway, we'll check in at camp and hopefully tonight have a little whiskey tasting. Well, good evening. We made camp, finished Collegiate West 3, hiked in maybe 3/10 of a mile, 2 to 3/10 of a mile. Found some great camping by a creek. I would recommend that. So about the trail, first thing I'm gonna recommend, when you finish, if you're gonna camp, you're gonna keep pushing south toward Monarch Pass like we are. Don't camp at 10 Cup Road. There are four-wheelers, there are dune buggies, there are every such gas-powered vehicle, which is great. Those people are having a blast. I'm not gonna have a blast sleeping next to that. So first tip, don't sleep there. But the sound of this creek, you can hear it behind me, drowns out the sound. Really good camping. Overall, quick on the trail. An amazing day of hiking. I mean, Last year, I said that Collegiate West 1 and 2 were the prettiest hikes I've ever been on. Collegiate West 3 takes the cake. If you take the best parts of Collegiate West 1 and 2 with, let's say, a cup of each of those, with a teaspoon of segment 7 and 8, and mixed it together as a recipe, you'd have Collegiate West 3. There's lakes, views for days, 14ers in the background. It was just amazing. Goods, what did you think of today?
Oh, A+, loved it. Yeah, so good.
I mean, come out here. Even if you want a day hike, what I would suggest is park at Cottonwood Pass and maybe hike in about 4 miles. You're gonna start to really see those views then. And so that'd be, I'd say a strenuous day hike, but certainly worth it. There's a lot of lakes though in the area that are worth exploring. I do like our idea so far of what we did last year, hiking Collegiate West 1 and 2, taking a break because we couldn't all do it at once, and then hiking 3, 4, and part of 5. Sorry, sun's out. I like that. Easy bailout points. So far it's been real manageable. So just food for thought. I'll mention if I think otherwise. Overall though, couldn't beat the hike. I guess the one caution I have is there's a ton of exposure, not falling exposure, but to the weather. We had some dark clouds roll in, scared both of us a little bit. And if something would have happened, we would have been stuck. The only bailout point within the trail is right in the middle. There's a part that dips down just into tree line. Take a look at the Colorado Trail book, you'll see what I'm talking about. Just know, once you breach that, you're committed. You're committed for several miles. So really check the weather, read the clouds. We did, and we thought it was gonna be fine. It ended up being fine. It ended up being a beautiful day. Enough about the trail, because we came here to hike and you just saw that. It's time to drink. We're camped near Tin Cup Road, so I had to bring Tin Cup whiskey. We've already reviewed their normal whiskey, so I did something special because this is a special hike. With me this evening is Tin Cup 10 Year out of Denver, Colorado. So it's whiskey that's cut with Rocky Mountain water, very well known throughout Colorado. Tin Cup, and even Tin Cup Rye, you can find at most liquor stores. I usually buy a fifth for $23, $24, $25. Some have them a little more expensive, but I'd say it's very reasonable and it's very good quality. I like it a lot. It is part of my core whiskey strategy, core satellite strategy. It's a core whiskey. It's great for mixed drinks. It's great for sipping. It's great overall. But 10 year I'm excited about. So this cost me about $38, $39 at the local liquor store, and it's 42% alcohol. Dark color, so I'll show you here. So I put it in this little plastic bottle to save weight. Dark color. I'm really excited for tasting this. So Goods, could you hold this for a second? Because I have something for you. Because one of the things about Tin Cup whiskey is you get those little cups, those little tin cups. It came from the miners back in the 1800s, early 1900s, mining, and they put it on top, and it's a shot glass. This is the one that you get with the 10 year. Look at that, it's a little different. So, if you're trying to collect them because you got issues, hey, collect them. This one, though, is for the Goods. So I'm going to pour you a drink, Goods. There you go. I'll take the camera back. Look at that. We are so skilled. Anyway, amazing day of hiking. We have 2 more amazing days of hiking. Tomorrow's a full hike, Collegiate West 4, and then we're going to do a big portion of 15 to Monarch Pass. We're going to film that. But anyway, here's the living life long, loose, and full of juice. Let's go. Let's see how this is. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. So, I like first normal tin cup. This isn't a review of normal tin cup. Go watch that video. It's me and the Goods again with the windstorm. This has a lot of the same notes as original tin cup. So high rye content. I'd say though it's full bodied. If these were redheads, tin cup would be like Amy Adams. There's nothing wrong with Amy Adams. This is Christina Hendricks. This is full bodied. Mad Men redhead. You know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't. It's really good. It's even smoother than the normal tin cup. The normal tin cup is fine. It's not unsmooth. This is much more smooth. Goods. What do you think?
It's good, man. I like it. Yeah, it's not as dry as the other one either. So I like it.
Yeah, that's a really good point. It is less dry. You're right. You know, I'd say this is firmly in sipping whiskey category. You can make a mixed drink. You can make a mean old-fashioned or whatever you want to do, but this is worth just the sip. Even has like just a tad of caramel, but it is rye heavy, so just be aware. It's got the pepper and the spice. I love it. I love this. I would buy this all the time as a good change-up. You know, 10 cup, normal's good, cheap. This is a good change-up. Celebrate something. Celebrate coming out here. Anyway, we're going to take care of some camp chores. Probably go to bed early. The Goods has already said he's going to bed early. I don't blame him. We woke up really early to get out here. And then we'll see you tomorrow morning. But in any event, I hope you're living life long, loose, and full of juice. Till next time.